Nimra says, is it permissible to buy shares from companies like Dangote Cement or BUH Sugar? So like I said, Dangote Cement, yes, they produce something that is halal. BUH, they produce something that is halal. But these companies also put their funds in banks and they earn interest on these funds. That's what you call interest income, right? Or in some cases, they collect loans from these banks and they pay interest. That's what you call interest expense, right? If that's permissible, that activity, is it permissible? No. Now, if you're buying shares of a company, understand that you're already a part owner of that business. So it means you support everything that the business does, the good, the bad, the ugly, right? The good, the bad, the ugly. Okay, I tell people that when you want to buy stock or shares, look at it from the angle of buying a business, and that's exactly what you're doing. You're buying a business, right? Yes, you're buying a unit, but you're buying a business essentially. So you're in support of everything that the company is doing, all right? So that's why the majority of the scholars do not consider buying shares of this kind of companies permissible. However, some scholars have looked at this issue critically, and they came to a logical conclusion that if we do not come up with conditions for allied investors to be able to participate in the stock market, we're going to be depriving ourselves of the benefits, right, of investing in companies like Tesla, companies that are producing environmentally friendly products, companies that are doing a lot of good to humanity, even though on one side, they're actually doing something that is not so permissible, right? So that's why some Sharia scholars came up with some rules, some ratios, some conditions, all right? So based on those conditions, buying shares of Dangote Cement is permissible. Now, one way to know whether a share is permissible or impermissible for US stocks, right, is to use allow stock screeners. I'm dropping the name of these stock screeners now. Allow stock screeners. So there are some what's it called, individuals that have sat down to develop solutions to halal investors who want to buy shares of these kinds of companies, because many of these companies either take loans from banks or keep their deposits with banks, meaning they either pay interest or they earn interest, and that is not permissible, right?